Sparkles, the turquoise baby dragon, snapped his eyes open, mid-yawn, mid-sleep, because the wind didn't just blow, it whispered his name. Sparkles, come, now. The moonlight path outside blinked once, like it was waiting for him. Have you ever wondered why a forest would call one little dragon at bedtime? Because if Sparkles followed that whisper, someone in the woods might finally sleep. Sparkles padded to the window, blanket tucked under his chin. The night was calm, the moon was gentle. But between the trees, deep in the woodland, a thin line of silver light shimmered, like a sleepy ribbon laid across the ground. Mama Dragon leaned close and kissed Sparkles' forehead. "It's bedtime, little flame," she whispered. "What did you hear?" Sparkles swallowed. "The forest said my name." Papa Dragon's eyes softened, serious but kind. "Sometimes the world asks the gentlest hearts for help," he said. "But you only go if you stay safe and you listen carefully." Sparkles nodded so fast his tiny horns bobbed. Just then, Twinkle the Unicorn tiptoed in, her mane glowing like starlight. "I heard it too," she said quietly. "A whisper path." Nibbles the Bunny hopped behind her, hugging a tiny pillow. "If it's a bedtime mystery," Nibbles the Bunny whispered, "then we solve it, softly." Above them, Bubbles the Bluebird fluttered onto a curtain rod. "I'll watch from the sky," Bubbles the Bluebird chirped. "If anything changes, I'll sing." Sparkles took one deep breath. Then he stepped outside with Twinkle the Unicorn and Nibbles the Bunny, walking slowly, like you do when the whole world is sleepy and you don't want to wake it. The whispering grew clearer as they reached the edge of the woodland. "Shh, this way. Shh, follow." Sparkles looked down. The path was real, not made of rocks, made of moonlight. It curled around bushes and roots like it was guiding them on purpose. And every few steps, the glowing trail blinked, as if it was checking to see if Sparkles was still coming. Twinkle the Unicorn's ears perked. "It's leading us somewhere important." Nibbles the Bunny hugged Sparkles' tail. "Or somewhere cozy." They followed the shining ribbon between tall trees. The forest smelled like pine, soft leaves, and nighttime dreams. Then, the trail stopped, right in front of a patch of ferns. Sparkles blinked. "Did we lose it?" The whisper returned, but different now, smaller, tired. "Can't sleep. Can't sleep." Sparkles put a paw on his chest. "Someone in the forest can't sleep," he whispered, "and the path is asking for help." A tiny rustle came from the ferns. Nibbles the Bunny jumped once, then immediately covered his mouth. "Oops, quiet," he mouthed. Twinkle the Unicorn leaned forward slowly. "Hello? It's okay, we're gentle." Out stepped Woodland Bunny, soft, shy, ears trembling like two little leaves. Woodland Bunny looked at Sparkles and then at the moonlight trail. "You heard it," Woodland Bunny whispered. "The path whispers when the forest is restless." Sparkles crouched down, kind and careful. "Why is the forest restless tonight?" Woodland Bunny wrung its paws. "Because the keeper is awake." "Keeper?" Sparkles repeated. Woodland Bunny nodded. "The forest has a keeper who makes the night feel safe. When the keeper can't sleep, the trees don't know how to be calm." Sparkles' eyes widened again. "So, the path is trying to find someone who can help the keeper sleep." Bubbles the Bluebird swooped down quietly. "I see a shadow moving deeper in," Bubbles the Bluebird murmured. "Big, but slow." Nibbles the Bunny swallowed. "Big, like a big cuddle?" Twinkle the Unicorn smiled. "We don't guess, we follow the kindness." Sparkles stood up straighter. "I'm Sparkles," he said softly, like a promise. "And I'm here to help." The moonlight trail flickered back to life. And this time, it didn't just glow. It curved, like an arrow. They followed it deeper into the woodland, past a fallen log and a tiny creek. The air grew warmer, like the forest was holding its breath. Then they saw it. A small clearing, and in the middle of the clearing, a cave made of roots and moss, like the forest had built a little home all by itself. The whispering stopped. Everything went quiet. Sparkles took one step forward and heard a sound. Not a roar, not a growl. A heavy, sad sigh, like someone trying to be brave. From the cave came a low voice, gentle and tired. I didn't mean to wake the forest. Sparkle's wings fluttered, but he stayed calm. Hello? He called softly. We followed the whispering path. A huge shape moved in the dark. Nibbles the bunny's eyes got round, but he didn't run. Twinkle the unicorn stepped beside Sparkles. Bubbles the bluebird lifted higher, watching closely. Then the shape came into the moonlight. A cute forest bear, big as a soft boulder, fur like warm honey, eyes kind like bedtime itself. Cute forest bear blinked slowly at Sparkles, then lowered his head politely. I'm sorry, cute forest bear whispered. I'm the keeper. Sparkles' fear melted into surprise. You're not scary, Sparkles said honestly. Cute forest bear let out the smallest embarrassed huff. I try very hard not to be, but tonight, I can't sleep. And when I can't sleep, the forest can't settle. Woodland Bunny peeked from behind a fern. You see, Woodland Bunny whispered, the keeper is awake. Sparkles stepped closer, careful and respectful. Why can't you sleep? Cute forest bear's ears drooped. Because I lost the thing that helps me do my job. Twinkle the unicorn tilted her head. What thing? Cute forest bear lifted a paw and showed them something tiny in his palm. A little hollow acorn cap, with no acorn inside. This is my dream acorn, cute forest bear said. It holds one gentle bedtime thought. Every night I listen to it, and the forest feels safe. Sparkles leaned in. Where is it now? Cute forest bear's voice went even softer. I set it down near the creek to wash my paws, and the moonlight startled me, and I forgot. Nibbles the bunny's mouth formed a small O. So the dream acorn is out there, alone, in the dark? Sparkles' heart squeezed. That's why the path is whispering, Sparkles said. It's trying to bring us to the missing dream acorn. Bubbles the bluebird circled once, scanning. I can help spot it, Bubbles the bluebird whispered, if it glows even a little. Sparkles looked at cute forest bear. We'll find it, he said. And while we do, you can breathe with us. Cute forest bear blinked. Breathe? Sparkles nodded. Like this. In, slow, out, slow. Twinkle the unicorn joined in, breathing like a calm wave. Nibbles the bunny tried too, cheeks puffing quietly. Cute forest bear copied them, and something beautiful happened. As cute forest bear's breathing slowed, the forest around them softened. The leaves stopped shivering. The night sounded less worried, but the path still whispered, faint and urgent. This way. This way. They followed the trail back toward the creek. Halfway there, the moonlight ribbon split into two tiny branches. Nibbles the bunny pointed. Which way? Sparkles paused. He listened with his whole body. One branch whispered fast, like a nervous giggle. The other whispered slow, like a lullaby. Sparkles chose the lullaby. They walked along the calmer glow, and soon the creek appeared again, silver water moving like sleepy fish. Bubbles the bluebird swooped low. I see something, Bubbles the bluebird whispered. On a flat stone near the water sat a small acorn. But not just any acorn. It was faintly glowing, like it was holding a gentle thought inside. Sparkles stepped closer, then stopped. A tiny beetle crawled around the acorn, pushing it slightly. Not mean, just curious. Sparkles didn't shoo it away. He whispered, Hello, little beetle. That acorn is important. Can we share the stone for a moment? The beetle paused, then waddled off, satisfied. Twinkle, the unicorn, smiled. Kindness works, even with beetles. Sparkles lifted the dream acorn carefully, like it was a sleeping baby. The glow warmed his paws. He carried it back to Cute Forest Bear. When Cute Forest Bear saw it, his eyes went shiny. Oh, Cute Forest Bear breathed. My dream acorn. Sparkles placed it gently into Cute Forest Bear's big paw. Cute Forest Bear closed his fingers around it and sat down slowly. Then he listened. Everyone became very quiet. At first, nothing happened. Then, very softly, the dream acorn began to hum. Not a loud song, a tiny, cozy melody, like a blanket being tucked in. The whispering path answered the melody, echoing it through the trees, and the whole forest seemed to exhale. Cute forest bear's shoulders lowered. His eyelids got heavier. I remember the bedtime thought, cute forest bear murmured. Sparkles leaned closer. What is it? Cute forest bear smiled, sleepy now. It says, you are safe, you are loved, the night is gentle. Nibbles the bunny hugged his pillow like it was the best news ever. Twinkle the unicorn's mane glimmered softly. Woodland Bunny's ears relaxed. Bubbles the bluebird perched quietly on a branch. Look, Bubbles the bluebird whispered. The trees stopped trembling. Cute forest bear yawned, a warm, careful yawn. I'm sorry I worried everyone, cute forest bear said. Sparkles shook his head. You didn't worry us. Sparkles bear's eyes closed halfway. Thank you, Sparkles, cute forest bear murmured. And thank you, friends. Sparkles felt the whispering path fade, not because it was gone, but because it was finally satisfied. The moonlight ribbon on the ground softened into a gentle glow, then melted into normal forest shadows. Twinkle the unicorn touched Sparkles' shoulder. We should let the keeper sleep, Twinkle the unicorn whispered. Sparkles nodded. As they turned to go, cute forest bear opened one eye, very sleepy. If you ever hear the path whisper again, cute forest bear said, it means the forest trusts you. Sparkles' heart warmed like a tiny flame under a blanket. They walked back home slowly. The forest no longer whispered words. It whispered peace. At the den, Mama Dragon waited with a warm smile. And, Mama Dragon asked gently. Sparkles climbed into bed and pulled his blanket up to his chin. Whispered, a cute forest bear. And we helped the whole forest fall asleep. Papa Dragon kissed Sparkles' forehead. That is what brave looks like, Papa Dragon murmured. It's not a whisper path this time. A quiet bedtime thought floating through the night. Tap like and subscribe. Oh no. What happens next? Tap the next video. Trust me, this one's magical.